some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Army Black Knights offense will get first crack at it today. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing, tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Chippewa. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
That is not the start this offense wanted. You're trying to come out, you're trying to create some momentum and get a rhythm and consistency, but you throw the pick 6 early and put yourself in a hole. Not good.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. It's complete to the right.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Makes the grab on the left. Crosses the 45. No, he got loose. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. On the run, deep down the right side. He's got it. Touchdown, Army. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And I tell you what, this offense, man, we got a small sample size. We only had one game where they were unbelievable last game, but another score early in this football game. This offense is looking like a force to be reckoned with.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Central Michigan Chippewas offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Punt is on its way. Let's see what he can do with it. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity.
Going for it all. Touchdown, Black Knights. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And it's difficult to contain athletic quarterbacks, but, man, when everybody plays their assignment, it's a beautiful thing. I understand I got to take away this. I got to keep my eyes on the quarterback, make sure he doesn't pull that football. They weren't fooled, and the quarterback had nowhere to go after.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Backing up on the first 2 plays, now to try to throw it and drive on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Hart. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They boot it away. Slips through the line. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal. Quarterback making adjustments. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Buys a little extra time. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only 1st down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Back's got it. And he will score! Touchdown, Army!
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Sends it back in motion. Running into the open space. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Chippewas are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. And how about the timing on that pitch? The Chippewas come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
And the Chippewas now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. He'll ride his man on the option. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. Now on 3rd down for this offense. Guys, it is Army who carries the lead into the quarter break. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Chippewas will try to pin them back with the punt. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Black Knights!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
And the Chippewas headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. He'll try the left side. Got enough for the first. At the 40, there he goes. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground.
How about the left side of the line getting off the ball, creating some holes for that running back to get through, make a big play on the handoff to the left.
When something works that well, you might as well go right back to it. I mean, they showed no indication that they could stop it.
I like to go back to.
Breaks into the open. He got loose and took it all the way down to the 7-yard line before they get him out of bounds. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Grab behind the line. It's Bell. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Beck's going for the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Army! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And that time the defense dialed up a free safety blitz. They were able to get an extra number in the pass rush. Offensive line running backs, they couldn't account for it. And that free safety able to get to the quarterback.
And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack, first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Chippewas send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. They'll go to the ground. Spins away from the defense. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Black Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. There he goes. 10. Touchdown, Black Knights. Excellent pass by the back on the option. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot, that he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Hart. Slides away. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Still on his feet at the 45. He's loose on the left. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. And the Chippewas come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
Touchdown, Chips. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
Central Michigan, 14.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Throws to the wideout. Gets caught downfield. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Black Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to take off. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him. And as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on the ground.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Breaks the tackle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Zings it complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The offense will quickly use a timeout. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Blair. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. A long way to go for this offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. They'll run the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. They'll try the run. Nowhere to run. Stopped behind the line. It'll be 4th down, and that's probably going to do it for the half anyway. The Chippewas decide to punt it away. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half.
Number 19, set to advance on the football.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it, and I don't know how to describe it.
Turning it on. Got the first down and more. And eventually taken down, but what about that spin move gives him the first down yardage. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking for space. It's Gage. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Now on the option. Runs through a tackle. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield.
Great job staying home by the defense there. Offense trying to go option. The QB keeps it, but you see the great assignment football. Everybody's staying where they're supposed to be, and they're able to rally to the...
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And the Chippewas will line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Army has it back and the offense ready to go. Motion from the wideout. Handoff to the lone back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He wants to go deep. He's got it inside the 30. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. Wants to adjust the pattern. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Snagged out of the air. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass on 2nd down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busted.
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Army!
After that amazing performance in week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense...
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Used the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He'll take it himself. Finds a little space. Third down after the run. Catch in the middle, it's Booker. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Punt is on its way. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. The short hands, it's Bell. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes the grab at the 10. Touchdown, Black Knights! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wide receiver. Now on the move. Oh, he's got some space. And a nice pickup on the run, and gets down to avoid contact.
And dude, when you got a guy like this that can just hit the gas and go pick up 15-plus yards, what a luxury. How nice is it to have a quarterback like that when I'm a tailback, when I can send the tailback one direction, quarterback the other direction. This guy's just got so much speed.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Goes to the option. He'll pitch it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. We've reached the break, and Army has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Snagged in the middle. It's Beebe. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Chippewas are moving quickly down the field. On the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. They'll run the option. Creates a little space. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Well, the defense wasn't expecting that. They had a lot of guys back into coverage. That was second and a lot of yards to go, and they got caught off guard. Not enough guys in the box to control that running game.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. They'll run the option. He'll do it himself. Rides to back and leaves it. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Anderson with the carry. Runs through the tackle. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. He wants to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Townsend. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They'll send out the kicker here. Right down the boulevard. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Got it in stride inside the 20. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quickly complete. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Army! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. North Texas is running away with this one behind an offense that's been firing on all cylinders. They're up by 35 over Louisiana Tech. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. On the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. And the Chippewas will call on their punt team. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. He'll keep it himself. Past the 1st down marker and still running. Breaks into the open. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
To the 15. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
I got to say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, that time on 3rd down, they're trying to see if they can catch the defense snapping. They go with the option play, but a great job by the defense being alert, being aware, anticipating it may come. Nothing there. They forced a negative play, now setting up 4th down.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. There he goes. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here.